So now bring your awareness to your ears. Consciously relax. Your eyeballs. We have so much tension in the tiny muscles of our eyes. See if you can consciously relax. Into your jaw. So much tension in the temporomandibular joint, this joint right up in here. You can move it around. Now, bring your awareness to your entire body. Just feel the chi or the prana or the life force circulating through your body. From your toes, using your breath to control the chi. And the vata energy as well. Just the air. In Ayurvedic medicine, Chinese medicine, ancient Greek medicine, the human body is considered to be composed of different elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether, and then more subtle elements as we get into the more spiritual side of things. So a large part of massage and healing in general is to purify these different layers. So meditation can get rid of excess of these elements: excess air, excess fire, excess water if we breathe into old emotions and we cry. Now I want you to try and breathe again into your belly and just start to feel the energy in the Sushumna, which is that central channel. It's like a subtle energy channel that runs along your spine but then continues up into your brain and into the crown chakra here. Just continue breathing into there and just see if you can feel that energy. Where you feel any blockage, just use your breath to breathe in and clear it. So during this meditation, don't get caught up in the thoughts of your mind. Just let your mind have its thoughts, but stay focused on your breath. Thoughts come like a river. They come and they go. They can be good thoughts, bad thoughts, crazy thoughts, amazing thoughts. But we're not our thoughts. And this meditation is about, again, getting us back in touch with our spiritual nature. There's been many proofs done that we're not our physical body. We can look at that every cell has changed. In the last 7 years, there's not a single part of our body that's the same as what it was 7 years ago, and yet we all know, if we're over 7, that we existed 7 years ago. My body's gone through many, many different transformations. I'm continually eating food, replacing it, transforming it. And at the end of this life, of course, I leave it, as I've had several friends recently leave. So we all know that there's a big difference between a living body and a dead body. And the difference is the soul, or the chi, the life force is gone. There's some good books to show how we're not our physical body. But when we understand that we're not our physical body, it makes it so much easier to understand in Ayurvedic medicine, Chinese medicine, Japanese medicine, Hawaiian medicine. In fact, the vast majority of the world's traditional systems of medicine were spiritual based. They recognize that we are a spirit and we have a physical body. We have a subtle body, which is our mind, our emotions. And sometimes it helps us and sometimes it doesn't. We can have old emotions that cause us problems. We can have thoughts that cause us problems that are unwanted. So the whole thing of meditation is to recognize that we are the Atma, or the soul, and the rest of it we need to let go and purify. So we're purifying our mind, purifying our body, getting rid of the toxins, the emotional, mental, and physical toxins, so that we can be back in touch with who we are. And the breath is just so important in that. So like everybody, just to keep breathing and feel the different chakras, the crown chakra up here, and the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, solar plexus, going down to the base chakra, the root chakra. And just feel your awareness through your different chakras. Right up from the base of your spine, see if you can breathe right up to the crown chakra, which is basically where the three bones of your skull join together. It's an area in babies that hasn't actually formed properly, or hasn't joined, closed. We don't massage there in a baby. But it shows it's a very important area. So that's where the top of the Sushumna is. So just try and breathe into that, and from your toes right down, right through your legs and your knees, into your base of your spine, and then right up through your crown chakra. And again, using your breath to expel any negativity, any blockage that you're experiencing through there. And feel your heart chakra, feel your belly, feel your root chakra. Are you holding back through? Feel your throat chakra. Is there some blockage there in your expression, or are you clenching your third eye chakra and not being open? Are you open to the universe with your crown chakra? And just settle within yourself for a minute or two. Again, just breathing into anywhere where you feel you have a blockage. We can introduce a simple mantra as well for those of you that are interested. This mantra called Om is a mantra commonly used in Oriental countries from Tibet, Thailand, India, Japan. Many of you would have heard different monks, Tibetan monks, using this mantra, or different monks in Thailand or India. So it's a very nice mantra. Mantras can be very, very purifying. They're called spiritual sounds. Get us back in touch with who we are. That's the difference between a spiritual sound and a material one, and these are ancient. So you're welcome to join in here, and it's said on the end of the out-breath. And you can go at your own pace too, so. So it's nice to be in a place where you've got some fresh air. You can see there's a bit of a breeze blowing now. And you're breathing in beautiful oxygen, or what we call the prana as well in Ayurveda, in the air. So just take a moment now to be at peace with yourself. Feel the chi. You may feel some tinglings, or you may feel some different subtle energy movements in your body. Again, just try and consciously feel anywhere in your body where you're holding tension. And just let go. So, with massage, it's best to work with somebody who can breathe in and just not identify with their tension. So sometimes people have different emotional problems that cause physical tension in their body, and when we're massaging them, they identify with them, thinking that's me, or that's who I am. But in fact they're not, because who we are is beyond this mind, beyond the body. We are a spiritual spark, what we call a Jiva Atma in Ayurveda, one of the many spiritual sparks that make up this universe. And we're temporarily in this physical and subtle body. Our mind, our conditioning. We're not our conditioning. So many times people think, oh, I am a white man, 43 years old. I am bald. I am got blue eyes, or I am. There's so many different ways we can identify with our body, and yet one day we'll leave it and we'll be in a different place, different body, different circumstance. This life I may be a man, another life I may be a woman, maybe an animal.